I keep on seeing people making the same mistake. It honestly hurts me to see foreigners make these mistakes when they travel to Japan. They're basically throwing money away, but not you, because today I'm gonna share 14 practical tips that will help you save money and avoid unnecessary expenses when you travel to Japan. They can easily save you hundreds of dollars in the long run, so make sure that you stay all the way to the end. Number one is unknowingly wasting money paying by card. Japan used to be a cash heavy country, but things have changed a lot, and now many places accept card and mobile payments like Apple Pay, Google Pay, and IC cards like Suica or Pasmo. But I keep on seeing people making the same mistake. When prompted to pay in yen or in their local currency, always choose yen to avoid a common travel trap called dynamic currency conversions. If you choose your local currency, for example euro, dollars or pounds, the Japanese bank sets the exchange rate and they usually bake in a hidden service fee. But if you choose yen, your own bank usually handles the conversion at a much better rate. So always tap on yen when prompted, because those transactions, they add up. Number two is not taking advantage of public transportation. The money wasting mistake is that taxis in Japan are generally expensive. Use the local metro lines in cities like Tokyo or Osaka, and don't be afraid of the bus. A short taxi ride can easily cost 15 to 20 US dollars. Meanwhile, trains are often just a few dollars and can usually get you very close to your destination. Apps like Google Maps give you exact routes, times and prices, so always check before you move. Number three is not using discount passes or wasting money on a pass. A lot of travelers think that the Japan Rail Pass is a mass purchase, but they might actually be wasting money. And I made a video about this if you want to know more, but in a lot of cases, it might be cheaper to purchase tickets individually, or with some research, you might actually find that the JR Pass will save you money. You just always have to check. In cities, consider the 24 or a 48-hour city pass. If they're available for public transport, they can usually save hassle and money. And for attractions, websites like Klook often offer discounted tickets. It may only save a few dollars each time, but it adds up really quickly. Number four is buying expensive tour packages. I see nervous travelers automatically booking expensive tour packages, but you can easily plan your own itinerary because Japan is very easy to explore on your own. And the fact that many famous places that are included in tour packages like Sensoji or Fushimi Inari Shrine are free means that you're already saving money. Just remember that you don't need a packed itinerary with 10 attractions per day. That's exhausting and you won't enjoy it. Instead, aim for 1 or 3 main attractions per day and try to cluster them in the same area and spend the rest of your time exploring neighborhoods, cafes and local streets. Number 5 is not taking advantage of walking. I've seen tourists pay 300 yen to go just one station away, but many areas in Japanese cities are extremely walkable. In places like Tokyo and Osaka, tourists can often overuse trains for one-stop journeys. If your destination is 10 or 20 minutes away, walking is often faster than figuring out the train. And you can actually save hundreds or thousands of yen over your trip, and it helps you discover interesting neighborhoods too. Alternatively, bike rentals are often available, which can be affordable and fun, especially in quieter and rural areas. Number 6 is booking accommodation too late. Japan hotels can increase in price dramatically closer to your travel dates, especially during cherry blossom season, autumn leaf season, weekends and national holidays. I've seen travelers pay double or even triple for the exact same room simply because they waited too long to book. And the longer you wait, the fewer affordable options remain near major stations and popular areas. Even if your itinerary isn't fully finalized yet, booking refundable accommodation early can save you a huge amount of money and stress later on. This is especially important in places like Tokyo, Kyoto and Osaka, where good value hotels disappear quickly. And if you're new here, I make videos to help people travel Japan smarter. So here's your friendly reminder that subscribing has a benefit of getting the latest Japan alternatives so that you don't waste your limited travel time. Thanks in advance. Number 7 is ignoring convenience stores. Japanese convenience stores are on another level. Chains like Lawson, Family Mart, 7-Eleven often surprisingly have high quality food at low prices. Drinks are usually cheaper here, and you can get full meals, snacks, and great coffee options, and even desserts for just a few dollars. If you're on a budget, this is one of the easiest ways to save money without sacrificing quality. Honestly, some convenience store meals are generally better than meals that I've paid triple for overseas. Number 8 is not taking advantage of lunch set menus. Japan's lunch set meals are top quality and a bargain, sometimes costing as low as 900 yen. If you eat lunch as your main meal, you will save money. Many restaurants offer lunch sets that are far cheaper than dinner for almost the same food. High quality sushi, tonkatsu, yakiniku, and tempura places can be half the evening price at lunch. Take advantage of this and save money. Number 9 is consider flying between cities. Yes, the bullet train might seem faster, but don't underestimate flying between cities. Even though the Shinkansen connects major cities quickly and stations are usually in the city center, when traveling further distances, flying can surprisingly be cheaper and faster than the Shinkansen bullet train. You might have to factor in airport time, security, and travel distance, but sometimes the value gained from flying can really be beneficial to your wallet. Number 10 is shopping in tourist areas. Places like Nakamisa Street or Marcus in Kyoto are fun, but prices are definitely higher. If you want souvenirs, check local shops or bigger stores like Don Quixote. You'll find the same items for much cheaper usually. And shopping at drugstores for essentials and souvenirs can also be a great option. Japanese drugstores, they sell snacks, skincare, medicine, Kit Kats, cosmetics, drinks, and even souvenirs cheaper than tourist spots, or even cheaper than Don Quixote in many cases. When you're shopping for souvenirs, do this towards the end of your trip so that you don't overcarry. However, don't miss out on shopping at unique stores during your travels, and keep shopping for food products till the end of your trip, as usually they have a short shelf life. The amount of tourists that I've seen purchasing yummy souvenirs only to find that they won't be good to eat for long once they arrive back home. It's such a sad mistake that in the long run wastes so much money. Number 11 is misunderstanding tipping culture. Japan does not have a tipping culture. In fact, tipping can feel awkward and confuse locals. If you leave money behind, don't be surprised if they chase you down the street to return it thinking that you've left it by accident. The price you see is the price you pay. No extra needed. Great service is already included. You can tip yourself by being a great tourist. Number 12 is overusing lockers. I've been traveling Japan for over a decade as a tourist, and I still notice that many tourists don't realize that you can usually leave your luggage at your hotel before you check in and after you check out. There's no need to pay for a locker when your hotel can keep it safely for free. And across a few weeks in Japan, this adds up pretty quickly. Number 13 is ignoring Japanese business hotels. Don't underestimate Japanese small business hotel rooms. They're usually comfortable, self-contained, clean, and very well located near stations. I've seen travelers make the mistake of booking a capsule hotel or a hostel thinking that they were saving money when they could have stayed in a private business hotel room with their own bathroom for a similar price, sometimes even cheaper. Number 14 is overpaying for phone data in Japan. I still see tourists arriving in Japan and relying on expensive roaming plans from back home, and the cost can add up very quickly. Instead, consider getting an eSIM or a Japanese SIM card before your trip. They're usually much cheaper and give you reliable internet across Japan. And honestly, having good mobile data saves money in other ways too. You can properly use Google Maps, navigate trains, translate menus, compare prices, and avoid getting lost and needing expensive taxis. There are a lot of options out there, but I personally use Sakura Mobile when I travel around Japan because I found that the coverage is reliable and setup is pretty easy. I have an affiliate link if you're interested. A little preparation here can save you a surprising amount of money and stress during your trip. At the end of the day, travel is personal. You don't have to follow every tip perfectly, but avoiding these common mistakes can make your trip to Japan smoother, cheaper, and way more enjoyable. As long as you're having a great time, you're doing it right. And here is a video you should watch next because it will help you plan for your trip and hopefully have an even more enjoyable trip to Japan.